there. Welcome to today's episode of Voices from the Streets. Today, the capital city of Nigeria, Abuja, embarks on another round of strike from the NLC. Despite the court order by the National Industrial Court of Nigeria, the strike is still on. Join me on Fresh News TV as we find out on the opinions of people concerning this situation. I'm Margaret Nnaji for Fresh News TV.
There are better ways of making this thing being subsidized. I could remember in the last time when we had this in 2012 or so, Goodluck Jonathan provided buses, which are the Shopee buses that will reduce the stress of the workers or the businessmen. So I think the government should look for a better way of making things easier for us. Looking at what is happening now, really we are suffering. If I may tell you, we are suffering because our salary have not been increased.
Nigeria, we are in trouble. I'm suffering it. Everybody is suffering it. Government should go into dialogue with NLC. NLC should sit down with the government and talk. What are we going to do to solve the problem of this country? It's not NLC by asking people to stay at home, losing the job.
The government needs to try as much as possible to reduce the price of the fuel so that life will be easier for the people of Nigeria. You know, it's not really encouraging. You see, things are so hard, so difficult. A lot of things, a lot of prices of a lot of commodities has already increased, and thereby increasing the price of fuel will not make life, bearable for the citizens of this country. So I think government needs to be considerate and try to reduce the price of the fuel.
I felt the Nigerian labor should be saying that there is a review to the pump price, and the Nigerian labor should say, okay, since there is a review, please, the minimum wage is due. Can you make a proportional review to commensurate what you have increased?
If government we try and look out for the poor masses, look at like we coppers, we suffer a lot on the road every day. Adding 50 naira to our transportation is not easy for us. How much is our allowance to spend so much a day? In EFC, if I'm going to work every day, I spend nothing less than 450, going and coming back 900 naira.
Where government fails is to enlighten. You must take some time to enlighten the people you are governing on your policies and programs. It's not one morning that somebody wakes up to go and see that petroleum product is increased and all of that. It causes inflation in all aspects. Because why? The moment maybe transportation fare that you'd have paid 50 now, you're paying 100 or 70. And Nigerians like taking advantages of, little things like that.
Many have their opinions that it's only when there is increase in fuel price that NLC goes on strike. Do you agree to this?
We were expecting them to come up on board, since even when First Chala was talking about the electricity tariff, we felt the NLC should have come and comforted the government and say, you are not giving us light, but you are increasing the tariff. They didn't come, they were comfortably sleeping in their office. They were there in power. They were there when the past administration were there. We were looting money. Where is NLC? They were there. The workers who are helping the politicians to steal money. Where is NLC? Yeah? So many things went wrong.
The labor or the UTC, whatsoever they call them, should please allow the government to work for the interests of the lower Nigerians.
I think that protest somehow is in the right direction, especially if it has to do with increase in electricity bill. For that of the fuel crisis, I don't really have a problem with that.
The NLC president, Comrade Mr. Joe Ajero, says he's not in support of the strike.
It means that NLC as a body is not organized, they are divided, so they should try to put their house in order.
A house that divided against itself can never stand. It's like there is a fracture within the NLC. One is the TUC and one is the labor, so-called the labor.
The house is divided. Any house that is divided can never make positive progress. If the union had come to speak in one voice, the government would have known that, okay, they're speaking on behalf of the people.
Wow. You've heard it all. These are what the people think about this situation. Join me next time for a fresher perspective. I'm Margaret Nnaji reporting for Fresh News TV.